They have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do it 100% gamer, bro. No one else working hard, I would do it for the gamer show. Can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTS, RPG, or maybe even MMO. Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another video for Lucid Adventure Idle RPG. Now I need you to hit that like and subscribe button as I post videos daily. You need to get that content in your life. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn those post notifications on, because you're gonna like what you get here. We got a lot of great people in our Discord. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the first pinned comment below. Make sure you join us. We have a bunch of people, a lot of knowledge. I'm looking at my Discord right now and people talking about some good things. You definitely want to be a part of this. So let's get into this video. So I definitely appreciate you guys, showing so much love and the viewership on the first 5 mistakes beginning players make. So we're going to do another one, and if you have some mistakes that you have made, put them down there in the comment section below. I'd like to know what mistakes you have made when you first started the game as well. So coming in at number 5, not buying all of the characters. I know the first week we were just like, should we buy all the characters, should we not? I bought everybody because I wanted to test everybody out so I can make content, so I can know what's what, who's good and whatnot. I was only able to do so much with that, but coming into that experience and learning from it and seeing that there's a lot of characters that have skills, like my girl Lime here, I gotta go show off my baby Lime, that has the support skills that come in blue that just give you so many benefits. And then my baby girl Pooh also, and it was just like every character has some, but some more than others have support skills that's going to be very beneficial to your team. Some characters get their support skills early, some get them a little later, some kind of like in between. But every character has some form of a support skill somewhere. And those support skills are going to give you stats for every single character. They're going to be permanent stats that's going to give you for every single character, unless it's something that's like XP. Then that's just permanent XP extra that you get when you return, or when you get stuff for Ho-Ho, like I think Lime, not Lime, but Lime as well. But I think Pooh got something like that too. I'm sure Lime. Let me just check Lime. Well, here we go, right here, because like Pooh got some here, like the Ho-Ho level up, cost down rate. I think Lime got like the better ones with reduction in the time, which is critically important. This is why this is like one of the main reasons why I love Lime so much, love her so much, and I talk about her so much. And we're gonna have to give Lime her own video eventually. But not buying the characters. And I know when it comes to like looking at it now at the current date of February 3rd, 2020, like the way I would probably do my progression is to take the characters that they give you at the start, grind as hard as I can. Like I probably wouldn't even level up any of the skills like in Warrior or Dark, even though they're good. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it because they're bad. I'm saying I wouldn't do it because I will put all my focus into Choco BB until I'm able to buy Oz, and then switch focus and put everything into Oz. Buy her costume immediately after, grind until I get to 2K to get Lubu, then buy all of the characters and start working on costumes from there. That's exactly how I would do it if I were to start another account. Maybe I would. If you think I should start another account to do a beginner guide and progression with that starter account, leave that down in the comment section below. Say start a starter account or some kind of phrase. Just say something there. Alright, so moving on, coming in at number 4, leveling too many skills. That kind of like goes on to the end of what I'm saying. Leveling too many skills. Like you have this retrieve EXP that you could just get the EXP back. It's really expensive. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you're a whale, of course. If you P2W, by all means do what you do. But F2P players, like I wouldn't recommend you retrieving experience. Just take a loss as a loss, move on, because you're gonna be able to keep going, progress, and do all the good stuff. Anyway, the only thing is, when I look at it in characters that I'm not working on currently, or something that could have pushed me further a lot sooner, like some skills, like you see, my warrior barely has anything in him. I'm at the point now where he's starting to get a little more important for me because I didn't focus on him early. If he's your focus and one of your favorite characters, you like hardcore level 1 warrior. I know you guys like to call him by his full title, so it's like if you like him, by all means, that's your fancy, do it. But he's a character that I wasn't really focusing on, so I could have just leveled him up only to get his support skills, and that's it. That's it. All these other skills that got levels into them or kind of levels into all this, all that experience could have went to someone else and someone I'm using, and that could be done for multiple characters. But I was testing and everything, so that's something that I wish I could go back and like retrieve some of that experience and only level up the skills that's going to benefit the party and the team that I'm going to be using going forward. And that's pretty much it from that one. So moving on, coming in at
Number 3.
not powering up. Almost kind of somewhat similar to like leveling up skills. But what I mean by like not powering up, of course, soon as we leave, we gotta do our PvP battle. Do we win? Do we lose? I don't know. Look like we're about to get wrecked. We lost one. They lost one. What's happening? They got two. Can we get a skill? Can we get three? Look like we might get this. Oh, Oz is down. Swords, but they still got their eyes. And we come on, swordsman, knock him out. Let's take him out. Oh, he's gonna be hard to hit. Swordsman, you got this. You got this. Let's go, Lubu. Come on. Oh, swordsman down. Swordsman down. Come on, we can take him out. I don't want to draw. I want to win. Come on. 5 seconds. I want to win. Please. This is so crap. All right. So back to the video. Damn PvP. So you got your upgrades here, and I was like definitely at a big bias with this one, but I've been utilizing it more for when I'm doing like hard pushes. I power it up. You get 5 times you can put into it, so that's 250. And right now, at the current date, February 3rd, 2020, it's half off. This probably won't stay for forever. Probably once reset hit, they're gonna probably change what's going on and what's going to be cheap and what's going to be not. But right now, it's pretty inexpensive, so I've been kind of utilizing that a bit. And then just watching the ad, you get to do this 2 times. You get the power up here. That is great. It's going to help you climb and push further. And you got to make sure you're doing this when you get into those battles, especially when you do Origin. It gets tedious once you get over level 60 and you farming for karma. And you got to watch this ad twice every time. But trust me, it's going to help you out. It's going to benefit you moving forward, because powering up is a big thing, and that goes along the side of making sure the weekend monster is also level max to whatever your current level is. It gets really expensive, especially if you climb levels really fast when you're pushing. Like you can spend anywhere upwards to like maybe 3K if you're just that good to getting this to where it needs to be, so you can be a lot stronger in comparison to the enemy. Then various other ways with characters that have skills that has the power up and the weekend monster. A mistake that I made early on, not knowing, because I just didn't know. I didn't know how powerful powering up was really. And just like the weekend monster, which I think the weekend monster is a little bit stronger than the power up, because it's an expensive one to level up when you look at characters that have the skills for it. I believe a good example might be ours. Do I got her leveled up towards hers? I think I do. I think I leveled her up just towards hers. So yeah, I don't even have hers max because it costs 6B at level 20, and we're only getting plus 60. That's not a lot, but it's really strong just because of that. So that's just one of those. That's just one of those things that I look at too. So let's move on to the next one. Coming in at
Number 2.
leveling up too many characters. Leveling up too many characters. But gamer, why don't you need to level up the characters to get their skills and power them up and be strong? Like, yeah, you do need to level them up. You do need to level them up. Be strong, power up. But the problem with leveling up too many characters is it's not that you're leveling up too many of them. Is that you're trying to make too many teams to cover all the content when you just need to focus on having your core team and probably 2 other characters that's going to help you along. Because all right, the early game meta is Oz, Choco, Lubu. So that's two magics and 1 physical. Then after you get up to 4K, you're going to probably take whatever your +1 is out, which I recommend your +1 to probably be another physical character. So Lubu will have something to back him up in damage when you're running Cobalt, or just to completely ignore Cobalt unless you just need gems, and then you try to push Cobalt. You'll have this mostly magical team, and then you'll more likely swap out your +1 for constant. So now you have 3 magic characters with Oz, Constant, and Choco, and then you have Lubu as your only physical character. Now, the rule of thumb is once Choco slows down and not able to warp as much, you swap him out for whatever your +1 may be. So if you need an extra magic, then you can throw extra magic in when you're running Dan. And if you need an extra physical, you can throw extra physical in when you're running Cobalt. But you don't need a fully physical team to run Cobalt, and you don't need a fully magical team to run Dan. Oz is good everywhere. That's why she's the Oz God. When you bring in Oz God, she's good everywhere. She's going to clear stuff all the way through, even once she falls off. And all the reason she falls off is because when you run into stuff like Cobalt, your physical DPS is not up to par. So you got to have Lubu strong. And if Lubu needs to be backup, you bring only 1 extra physical character, which probably should be your +1. Like I was saying earlier, if Warrior was your fancy, you probably brought him. You could have had Sora. You could use Tempest, what I was recommending early on for characters to have. You have so many that you can choose from, but you don't have to level up everybody just to be able to clear the content. Just the few things that you need. The meta characters that's going to carry you, and 1 to 2 extra characters outside of that. So that's why that is the number 2 mistake beginning players make. Now for the number 1 thing, the ultimate, the big thing that I say that beginning players make, not only in this game but other gacha, hero collecting, RPG, mobile type of games, coming in at
Number 1.
building your favorite character. Okay, I know a lot of people like to min-max. Yeah, man, you know you ain't into that min-max and shit, gamer. Stop talking about that, man. No, I gotta talk about it because people like to do it. Alright, gamer, just do your thing. Thank you. People like to min-max. Some people just wanna be the best. The very best that no one ever was. Bum, 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 bum. But the problem with doing that is, are you having fun? Is this enjoyable? For this game specifically, are you a hardcore leveling warrior fan? Who is your favorite character? If they're not in the game, I can't help you there. But if they are in the game, or if they're one of your favorite characters, if not your most favorite character that's in the game currently, why aren't you leveling them up? Why aren't you building them? Okay, we have the meta. But that 1 extra character could be your +1. build your favorite character, because I want you to continue playing. I want you to continue watching my videos. I want you to be a part of my community in Discord. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment also down below. I'll see you there. So, if playing with your favorite character is gonna keep you playing the game, is gonna keep this community as beautiful as it is going to keep me pumping out this content day in and day out for you guys, then build your favorite character. Because no character is bad in this game. Some characters are stronger earlier, some characters are stronger later, some characters are stronger in X content, other characters are stronger in Y content. And that's just my thoughts. I hope y'all enjoy. We're going to cut it right here. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Smash it, knock it out, because that greatly helps the channel. If you don't, there is a button for that, because that helps the channel too. Links to my Discord, where we do all of the talking and engaging and connecting and loving of each other. Loving of each other, gamer. Yes, loving of each other. Because it's a love thing that we want to spread to everyone. Link to that be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. Make sure you subscribe if you new here. Turn those post notifications on so you can see my content when it goes live. And this is your host, Gamer Dude 2088, and I'll see you next time. And I'm out. Deuces.